All right, everyone, here we go with the thank you reading for January 2023. We're opening the year. I left it wide open for the universe to tell us about the energy. Tell us about the energy of right now, the energy of January, whatever it wanted to tell us. I got a very interesting pre-shuffle there. That said, this is my thank you reading. It's for anyone who's ever seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here. Hell, it's even for subscribers. You know, they help out. They help boost us in searches and things like that. That's very nice. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. I'm here for another year. We're going to see what Steve Love Tarot Season 3 is like. Right? The beginning of my third year here will be 2 years coming up pretty quick. So, let's see where we go. Again, thanks. This reading's for you. All right. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you definitely found it for a reason. This reading is timeless. As with all of these, they're in the timeless playlist, going back many months. So when you find it, you're meant to find it. So I asked the universe, tell me about the energy. What do you want to tell my viewers, I said. What do you want to say? Well, I got a Knight of Wands. I got a sandwich here. And I'll go deeper after. But just a 3-card sandwich. It's a King of Cups sandwich, with the bread being Tower and a Knight of Wands. Right? I say Knight of Cups because there's a lot of that here. There's a lot of Cups energy to this. There's a lot of love in this here. All this is basically saying is the energy of right now is that of change. I said 2023 is a year of change, a year of restoration, where we're rightfully restored to our rightful thrones, if you will. It's about being a little more discerning with your love, the things you're learning, moving bravely in new directions. This tower in this context represents a tearing down and rebuilding on a more solid structure. The King of Cups talks about being careful who you give your love to. Utilizing the lessons you've learned from the soulmate cycle. It will serve you well going forward here in 2023. It's a year with a lot of what I call opportunity energy within it. New soulmates, new people, new jobs, new opportunities, new houses, new whatever, new cars, whatever. There's a lot of newness to the energy. The lessons you've learned will serve you well. It's about building on solid foundations. Where love is concerned, all right, this is not an in and out energy here. This is brave forward movement. All right? It's about if love's not coming back, you don't keep giving it. That just leads to despair. That's all. Being a little bit discerning about who you give your love to. It's the energy around us right now is one of, for all of you, new horizons. This is my little explorer page, Page of Wands, right? Being curious about what's around the next corner. And if what's around the next corner isn't good, it sometimes isn't, you get curious and excited about what's around the corner after that. This is about big picture. Just these 4 cards here is about big picture. And that's what a lot of people miss out on. That's why I get on the people that fast forward through these videos. You can't even sit through one of my videos. How are you going to sit through life? Temperance is an extremely important lesson to learn in life. Because life is about the big picture. If all you see is just the little picture, you just want to know this. I just want to know that. I'm going to focus on this and focus on that. You miss, not only do you miss all the magic in life, but it's a little scary. The small picture is scary. It's about the big picture. And the big picture is actually quite comforting. Because in the big picture, you realize if you've got to move away from somebody and move in a new direction and tear down your life and start again, you're curious about what's around that next corner. You're excited. Because you know there's a lot of corners that in the path this Page of Wands is walking down. And I'll tell you what, it's also a lot of healing in the energy right now with this 4 of Swords and a lot of victory in this energy and transformation with that butterfly. Keep your heart chakra open. I've been telling you this. It's been very clear from the universe that gratitude for the lessons you've learned will help you apply them, but it'll help you flow nicely within what is a very fast-moving energy. The energy of 2023 is that of change and that of restoration. Yes, restoring ourselves to our rightful thrones, if you will, which is as the King of Cups, male or female. But it moves very fast. And that can freak you out. And that's why you need to have the big picture view. The long view, if you will. Because when energy moves fast, if you just have the short view, you get caught off guard. You get surprised by things. And they might freak you out. It's an easy way to put it. All right. So that's the environmental energy around us right now. And it's backing up everything I've already told you about 2023 and about January, what I wrote on the calendar page and at sltblog.com. You know, I wrote a little blurb. I didn't just tell you what readings are coming up in January, special readings anyway. I told you about January, and I think I did a pretty decent job of it, you know. All right, let's see where we go. Well, if you didn't read that, that'll sum it up for you, that pre-shuffle. Let's go. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. And again, if you've seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here, I really appreciate it. Know that. All right? Definitely know that. It's awesome. It's great. Keeps my wife off my back, too. And it keeps the bird in the organic food that he needs to eat to stay alive. We don't want old Flem the parrot dropping dead on us, do we? I don't. He's been my buddy for 20 years. My God. He's going to be 20 in March, you know. Ed the parrot. We call him Ed the parrot around here as a joke, but because he likes to watch TV, like a friend of mine. They both watch TV the same way. Anyway, old Flem's going to be 20 in March. My God. I get so used to calling him by his nickname, Ed the parrot, I forget his name's Flem sometimes. All right, let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. What do you want to tell everybody? Let's do it. Thank you reading for January 2023. The affecting energy. You know, again, the pre-shuffle is surface energy. The universe may want to elaborate on other aspects, which I think it does. 5 of Wands is the affecting energy. Crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Fueling that is the 9 of Cups. This energy has been coming up a lot. It's what I've been calling the eye on the prize energy. Stay out of your fucking head. Again, I already said, take the long view. This is fast-moving energy this year, this month, all of it. It's very fast current energy. The universe wants me to make that very clear. It has been coming up left and right. So it's very important for you to understand that if you don't have temperance, if you don't have patience, if you can't even sit through a Steve Love Tarot video without chipping your way through it, average watch time 11 minutes, my ass. If I did 11-minute videos, there'd be no point in me being here because it's about the big picture. That's why I pull the readings layer by layer by layer. So I get an accurate reading so I can pull it. Why? Because I've learned the lesson of temperance. That's why. Or at least I'm getting there anyway. That said, keep your eye on the prize. Stay out of your head. If you get in it, if you get in the way, you will miss this. It's not that you'll slow it down. You will miss these 9 of Cups opportunities. When energy's moving fast, if you're a skip-around person, if you don't have temperance, if you don't see the big picture and get excited about things I talked about in the pre-shuffle, you miss all the magic. You'll miss everything, and you'll miss out on a lot of stuff. You might glaze over people. You might miss a soulmate because you're too busy. Someone's staring at you at a coffee house, right? Keep trying to make eye contact with you, but you got your face planted in your stupid smartphone. You don't even notice it. I see it all day long. I see it all day. I see someone totally into somebody, totally checking them out, and they don't even know because they're busy doing this. To what? So they can send a smiley face to their friend over on the other side? Oh, fuck that. You know? Seriously. Open your eyes. Stay out of your head. It's fast-moving energy. If you're short-sighted, it'll freak you out, I promise you, and you'll miss those 9 of Cups opportunities. 3 cards. The Devil. Wow, I love it. I like that Devil. That's a goat with his feet on fire. I don't know why I like it yet. I got to see what's red with it. Center card, King of Swords. Eye on the prize. Right there. Look at that. Look at those steely eyes. Rainbow. All right? Be curious about what's around the next corner. Make plans, think logically, and take action. Always do that. Now, why is the Devil here? It's red with this card. These are red center, left, right. This is the base energy. We've talked about the affecting energy. I got a Devil here in the forward moving energy in the what's going on here? Star. The Devil and the Star. That's very interesting energy. My God. Okay, there's no light without shade, right? I said it. Okay, here's your shade. Some of you are manifesting. Some of you have taken the advice I gave you on the 12-12 portal, where I said that's where you make your New Year's resolutions. That's where you put your manifestations out or New Year's resolutions out. Obviously, you start that around 11/11, the energetic New Year, but it activates around 12/12. Okay? Some of you are wishing for either the wrong things or superficial things. You're manifesting incorrectly. Sorry, losing my voice. There's some devil energy here. And what that means is you're not taking the long view. You're being short-sighted. You have to, if you're going to manifest just in its basic form, if you're going to manifest something, you have something in your mind's eye that you want, right? You want deep in your soul. You ask for that or something better. If you want the moon, shoot for Mars. Ask for Mars. You'll get probably the moon or better, all right? If all you shoot for is the moon, I want the moon, and that's it. You might get the moon, but you might also get something less than, okay? And that's what this energy is saying. I want you to reevaluate how you're manifesting, what you're manifesting. Ask yourself, am I being superficial? Am I being selfish? Am I being short-sighted? Am I being greedy? Any of that kind of stuff, right? Mostly it's a superficial energy. I think, especially with today's society, I think a lot of people manifest, I want to be rich, or I want to be this, or I want the better job, or I want that. And that's all fine and good. But this energy is better suited. 2023's energy, as far as manifesting goes, is better suited to you manifesting a better you than a bunch of stuff, right? A bunch of stuff. If you're someone watching me right now and you're trying to manifest a Maserati, you're getting it wrong. The universe is saying that. You're missing the prize at the end of it. It's a year of restoration. I wrote about it in September. It's my annual prediction of the energy for the year. So far, the readings have been proving it right. My friends and family have been for years and years, going back a decade or more, waiting each year for my prediction on the year. You guys get it because I'm out here now. So you get it too. Restoration. It's about, and I tied it in my article to about the restoration period, which was restoring King Charles II to his rightful throne, right? And he brought back buckles. Great, thanks. But anyway, aside from that, it's about restoring yourself to your rightful throne. It's about a better you. So if you're manifesting superficial shit, switch that up. Focus the manifestation on yourself. I want to be this. I want to be whole within myself. You know, again, manifesting about being a better you is what this year is about. It's about restoring you to your rightful throne, not bringing you a Maserati or something like that. Restoring yourself to your rightful throne, manifesting about improving yourself, will bring all the good things to you. It's that life by the cup energy, all right? So keep that in mind. Keep improving yourself. As you do that, your vibration raises. It goes up. Your frequency gets higher. You attract higher frequency things. Like energy attracts like energy. If all you're going to be is superficial with your manifesting, and you're not going to focus it on yourself, you're just going to attract low vibrational things. You'll get soulmates, but they'll be the same shit you're used to. Okay? So keep that in mind. It's a year that tower represents it as well up in the pre-shuffle. Tearing things down. Building a better you. Right? Building the perfect beast. Right? Isn't that a Don Henley album or something from the 80s? I don't know. Anyway, I think it is. That's it. That's what these cards are saying. Now we're going to clarify a little bit. We're going to take it a little deeper. I'm not going to repeat that message. That's the core message here. It's about restoration. Restoring you to your rightful throne. So if you're going to manifest a better you in some way. And no, a better you is not a you with a Maserati. I'm talking on a spiritual level here. A lot of you are getting it wrong here, and the universe wants to stop that here in my thank you reading on January 2nd. Before we get into this year's energy, which is very fast moving. It'll get away from you quickly. And I don't want anybody to miss these 9 of Cups. These 9 cups. I don't want anybody to miss it. Those are there for the taking. It's an eye on the prize energy. And you're the prize, right? Make sure you know that. Let's talk to the witches, okay? And let's pull on the devil. And I'm going to pull from another angle so that I don't just repeat the message. This is deeper in the energy, okay? So let's see. I'm going very deep here. Why is the devil here? Tell me about this devil. Tell me more about this devil, universe. Let's see what the witches have to say. All right. Yeah. It's interesting, this crossing card at the bottom. Very interesting. It's the Hierophant. It's the Pope crossing the devil. Okay? Dare I say, there's something, I hate to use the word magic all the time. It sounds rainbow unicorn, but there's something very, very powerful coming your way. It's pure magic. It really is. It really is. It has something to do with karma. I was going to say a soul contract, but it doesn't feel like that. It's tough to explain. I hate it when the universe does this. What's on top? 8 of Swords. Okay. What's red with the... I'm trying to find the best way to explain it. I know the energy. What's red with the Hierophant? The Lovers. Okay. There's a massive soulmate coming your way. Massive. Okay? And the universe is saying here, there's a lot of karma attached to this soulmate. I'm going to phrase it that way. The kids love karma, right? They love that word. But you all kind of know what it means when I say that. There's a lot of karma attached to this soulmate that's coming your way. It is not your runner. This is a powerful, powerful soulmate. That karma needs to be blown out. Don't worry if it starts with a fight. Don't worry if it starts as someone you fucking hate. Don't worry. And this could be a job too. Okay? That could be, it's about talking about soul's true purpose. All right? So, whatever it is, don't worry if you fucking hate it or them in the beginning. There's something that needs to be blown out. And once it's blown out, this is some serious shit. For some of you, and I've said this before, I'm saying it again, for some of you, you got it wrong. You thought that runner that you've been watching readings on for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years was your twin or the deepest connection you'd ever have. A good number of you got that wrong. A good number of you are about to find out you got that wrong. In the coming year, in the coming month, maybe. Wow. What's red with the 8 of Swords? I'm explaining it the best I can. And this just backed me up. This is Steve's right, upright. It's Page of Pentacles. It's card of the student. Okay? There's something that needs to be worked out here. There's something that might cause you a lot of strife. The devil, the 8 of Swords in a lot of ways has devil energy attached to it. She blindfolded, but she can get out of there, right? She could easily get out of there. Her legs aren't tied. There's no problem here. All right, so you might make mountains out of molehills with this energy. The lessons you've learned from that runner, okay, whether you got the runner wrong or not, it doesn't matter. Some of you did. But the lessons you learned from, you went through, you'll learn why you went through it, okay? I'm warning you in advance. When this energy shows up, Hierophant and Lover's energy here, it's on top of a devil because there's some karma to blow out. Usually this occurs, and I just say usually, it could be anything, but usually this occurs when in a past life, either someone did you wrong and you got like divorced or something like that, right? Or they were, they screwed you over in some way. Or for a good number of you, this is somebody, it affects you this way with anger and violence, maybe, not violence, but anger, or, you hate it because this is someone who you might have been with in a past life and they were killed suddenly. They were taken from you in some way, either in a war or a car accident or something like that. A lot of times we don't know how to interpret that energy here in this lifetime, here in the now lifetime. And we react to it in this way, okay? It gets us all up in our head. It makes us go crazy. remember the lessons you learned from this soulmate cycle. Okay? Whether you got it wrong or not, it doesn't matter. Okay? Very important that you understand. Oh, why am I taking these cards down? What am I doing? Okay. Now, let's clarify the star. It's a very important message for almost all of you. Okay? The vast majority of you. I'm not talking shit here. You can see the cards. That's why I throw the cards. Right? That's why I throw the cards. There's an 8 of Cups underneath this Hierophant. You might want to walk away from it, but it's towards your 9 cups, but it is your 9 cups. Okay? And I've explained as best I can why that might be. Those are the most common reasons we react that way to such a powerful connection in this lifetime. It's not why your runners reacted to you, your original runners reacted to you the way they did. That was because of a fear of vulnerability and things acted upon them. Devil energy that attached to them as they went through their lifetime here and maybe past lifetimes that they brought it with them into this lifetime. Okay? This is different. This is something really different. What you learned will serve you well. Okay? It'll help get you out of this. Remember, this doesn't do any good. Overthinking, overfeeling, just allow things to flow. And because this is fast-moving energy, it'll flow quite nicely. I won't lie to you. It's all right. It's cool. All right. Always just be cool. That's my message. I like it. Star. Let's go. Why is the star here? Besides the manifesting I talked about in the beginning, why is the star here? That star energy was part of the read over here that I just gave you, of course, because these two cards are tied together. But I'm separating. I'm putting a wall here. I'm leaving. We've talked about the goat enough. There's no goat here. This is just, why is the star here? Okay? Why is the star here? Why? Why? I think the theme song of Steve Love Carol should be Tell Me Why by the Beatles. Oh, good Lord. Tell me why. All right, here we go. The star, why is it here? Okay. This is why. The most powerful card I could pull. It's the world crossing the star. The world represents a new cycle of energy. In theory, you've gotten past judgment to get to it. The star implies a tower. So this star is automatically, by default, tied to the tower up in the pre-shuffle. So the star is one of the cards where you can tie the previous card to it. So in other words, and you can do the inverse with the tower card and tie the star to it, if the context is right. However, the star ties to the tower because a tower needs to happen before, the dust settles and you can get your you need to raise your vibration before you can get your manifestation, etc., etc., etc. The other card that implies another card is the world, as Kawinky Dink would have it. This implies you got past judgment at some point. All right, if you got to the world. So what's happening here is your life is changing, but we got to see why. 5 of Cups. It's a disappointment energy. Why is a disappointment energy here? It's okay, you're getting past it. I'm just talking to myself. That's how I read energy. Center card, red with the world. King of Pentacles. And what's red with the 5 of Cups? The Page of Cups. All right. What's underneath the world? The Emperor. That came up earlier. That similar combination of cards, World and Emperor, came up earlier. I don't remember. I think it was part of the Venus and Aquarius reading. But that's not what this energy is. The King of Pentacles, red with the World, is sort of an energy of things are about to get stable for you. It's what the universe has been trying to tell you for a while. Like I've been telling you, the energy of 2023 in general, but definitely January, of course, but 2023 in general, this restoration energy requires only a little bit of gratitude energy on your part for the lessons you've learned, which will help you process them and apply them, okay? But also a little bit of faith on your part that things are stabling out. A lot of you don't have a lot of faith in the energy. That's why this card is here. This is basically you right here. There's been a past disappointment, and you're letting it hinder you a little bit. You need to, if you still have something from your past, not necessarily with the soulmate, just anything, you know, something that holds you back, this is a good energy to look at it in, okay, or look at it under. It's a new energy. It's a fresh energy that you haven't been in before. It'll allow you to look at all past pains, all past disappointments in a new light. You'll see them in a new way, which will allow you to move forward, and it'll allow your emotions to flow, and it'll allow new love to come towards you. So anything, because it's such a fast-moving energy in 2023 and here in January, anything that's still hindering you, that you're still this about, right, is going to force you to miss some things. There's an inherent stability within this new cycle, within this new energy, the energy of this year, which started, you know, it pretty much started around 11/11 with the 11/11 portal, but it got activated on the 12/12 portal. So we're already in this energy. So right now we're just here at the beginning telling you how to move forward. It doesn't have anything to do with the calendar year. Like I said in the 12/12 reading, that's just the Gregorian calendar. That's just us tracking, you know, in a way we divide out the Earth's movement around the sun, etc., etc. So keep that in mind. Anything you need to process through, whatever it is from your past, anything that holds you, a grudge you have against somebody, anything, try to release it. Or rather than me say that, don't try to release it. The energy right now will allow you to release it easily, so you might as well, right? Something like that. It's a bit like that's the message. All right, here with the star card. Basically, you're a manifesting animal, and you're a manifesting machine under this energy. But you've got to manifest the right things. This is a new energy. It's a new cycle of energy that's coming in. So that said, it's not the core cycle, but it is a big cycle within it. That said, this energy runs better on the fuel of you manifesting a better you. And that's what this is talking about too, because if you still have something like this left, now is the time to take care of it, because you can. The energy is right for you to take care of it. All right? You gotta, in any car, you gotta, love my car analogies, you gotta run the right fuel. If you're manifesting superficial shit or the wrong stuff, like I talked about earlier, that's like running whiskey in your gas tank. It's not going to run the car very well. These cars, the car of this energy runs on high performance gasoline, and that gasoline is within you. It's you. You know, you have to manifest a better you with this, and that's what this is about. But what the universe is saying with this Page of Cups here in particular is you're a manifesting machine under this energy. If you use this energy properly, it's probably why this reading came out the way it did. So watch it a few times. Okay? This is important if you want to get the most out of this year. And I know my fast forwarders are already gone. I know. Average view time 11 minutes. Fuck that. That's nonsense. They're never going to survive with that. There's no way. Not with this fast moving. They're going to miss most of the year. It's a 1 hour year. They're going to see 11 minutes of it. And that's a shame, because this is a very good year we're moving into. It really is. And it's fast. I think it's the year of the rabbit, isn't it? Didn't somebody tell me that? Rabbits are fast. They're known for being fast. So that in and of itself backs up the energy of the year. I know it's not the meaning of the year of the rabbit, but it's just a coincidence. It's just more symbolism. That said, that's your reading. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. Let's pull the Light Seer. Let's do one card and a crossing card. So if there is something you need to take care of about yourself to help facilitate that manifestation about a better you, you're in the right energy to do it. It's a very stable energy. You'll be able to look at things logically, figure things out logically, and it'll allow you to move forward. It'll allow you to really experience all the energy in under new eyes, right? Under fresh perspective. It's nice. There's a lot of cups. There's a lot of flowing energy here this year. Okay, let's see where we go. One card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell everybody before I go? All right. What else? What else? What else? What did I say? What did I just say? Rewind. There's a lot of cups. There's a lot of water energy here flowing. It's flowing. It doesn't flow more than this. It's the Queen of Cups. Live life by the cup this year. Life by the cup is that curiosity. It's that emotion. Let your soul drive. It's a beautiful, beautiful fucking energy. And it's crossed by the Seven of Cups, which is just coming out as an energy of options, options, options. But the Queen of Cups, her dress is red, knows to pick the red one. Don't dilly-dally around. If you're truly utilizing the energy of this year, you don't have time to fuck around with these gold ones. You've got to know the lessons from the past will serve you well, yes, but also all of this energy here just makes you dilly-dally around on the gold ones. It'll create confusion, all right? So make sure you take the advice that the universe has given you here. Do what you want to do, but clear choices. The choices will be clear if your emotions are flowing, if you're allowing yourself, applying the lessons you learned, if nothing else, as from a cautionary tale. You know, your runners were afraid to be vulnerable. And look what it did to them. Look at the readings I get when I pull on them versus the DF. It's amazing. That's part of your lesson. They're a cautionary tale for you of what happens when you don't live life by the cup. Allow it to flow, and it'll be very easy to spot that red one. And then you kick off the rest. You get rid of anything that is shit. All right? So, that's that message. This is this message about a new soulmate. This is this message about clearing up, how easy it'll be to clear up anything within you. Bad habits, old hang-ups, old grudges, anything you're holding on to that leaves you like this, drained of energy, get rid of it. All right? Also, make sure you're manifesting correctly. This is a year about manifesting a better you. Restoration, restoring yourself to your rightful throne. Not about you getting a Maserati. That comes after. You manifest a better you, you attract better things, right? Higher vibration. Like energy attracts like energy. Something people forget, that yet they tout it all the time. All right? And that's it. It's a fast-flowing energy this year. Pay attention. Just go with the flow. Don't worry about it. It's going to move fast, so you need to, again, apply the lessons you've learned from the past and don't skip around. You can live within fast-moving energy if you've learned the lesson of temperance, if you've learned the lesson of patience, learn the lesson also of that, combine it with that Page of Wands energy from the pre-shuffle, that curious little page about what's around the next corner. And if it's bad, you just move past it. You learn what you can from it, and you get excited about what's around the following corner. It's simple as that. This is that year. It really is. It's that year where the energy is finally flowing. The dam is broken. So definitely don't miss out on your 9 of Cups by 5 of Wands behavior, which is getting in your head. It's nonsense. All right? It can. People who don't know that the energy is moving fast, the reason I tell you this is because if you don't know it's moving fast, it could freak you out. And it can cause a lot of 8 swords and 5 wands getting in your head and stuff like that and overthinking things. So it's good that you know. That's your reading. I would watch this a few times. The universe had a few messages for you. I did my best to interpret them. All right? I have to take emotions and translate them into words. If that were easy, relationships would be a lot easier, wouldn't it? It's not an easy thing to do, but it's something I've gotten at least decent at over the years anyway. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. And again, if you've seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here, I greatly appreciate it. And I'll continue to do my best for you this year, I promise you. All right? That's your reading. Good luck. And if you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.